Having a good degree is important for getting a good job, but it's increasingly appreciated that it's not sufficient, particularly in this really tough jobs market. There are a number of schemes that we run in the psychology department here that we think enhance your chances of getting a good job. That's what we call employability. Here are 3 schemes that I'd like to talk to you about. The first is the placement year. This is a really popular scheme. We have about 70 students on this scheme this year. It involves spending more or less an entire year, so from the end of your second year to the beginning of your third, in somewhere that isn't the university, or at least isn't studying at the university. You might be placed in the NHS, in another local company. You may be working in a research lab in this department. But the point is that you're not going to lectures. What you're doing is doing a real job. You're an employee, to some extent, of those organisations, and you're given specific responsibilities. I think this helps because it gives you a real taste of what the world of work is like. It also, more importantly, gives you a specific experience of an area you might be interested in working in. Most of our placements are in areas that are psychology related, are things that you might want to do when you graduate. Most of our students who come back from the placement year say it really helped, and they feel it gives them something concrete to talk about at job interviews as well. Another scheme that we think helps enhance your employability is the research apprenticeship scheme. This is an entirely voluntary scheme open to first and second year students. They spend approximately half a day a week in a research lab in this department, supporting the research that's going on there. So you're working on original research, supporting that, pushing research forward. You're learning a lot of skills about data collection, organisation of participants, data analysis, which is really going to help in your dissertation, which I'll talk about in a moment, but also the sort of general knowledge skills that employers are looking for. And that indeed brings me on to the dissertation, which is the project that you do in your final year. This is quite a long project. It runs most of the year. And the advantage of psychology being a young subject is that you're really pushing back the frontiers of knowledge. This is something you're looking at that no one else has looked at before. It helps employability because this is an independent investigation. You are, of course, supported by a member of staff regularly throughout the study, but you're working with them to answer a question. So that involves searching the literature, coming up with a hypothesis, organising experiments, testing people, analysing the data, writing up in a clear manner that people can understand. These are all central skills in many jobs in a knowledge economy, and that's what we're developing here. Also, it's an opportunity to work in an area that is related to what you might want to do as a job.